Alright, hello, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So this is going to be the sort of final, like, dedicated showcase for Namek Goku. Now we're going to be continuing taking him into the sort of part 2 fights. I definitely need to get to jumping into those, uh, but a little behind. But point being, I've this character. I've been having so much fun with him. He seems so good to me. Uh, I mean, you should really try these characters for yourself. Every character. Try the characters for yourself. Form your own opinions. That's really what matters at the end of the day. Not what I say. Not what random Twitter user number 13 says. Right. At the end of the day, you got to try these characters and form your own opinions for them. With that being said, I really don't see like the hate brigade uh, that him and like Frieza were getting. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now we have done the Goku Frieza fight and the sort of Vegeta story Saiyan Saga fight so far. Those are both shorter fights now. And in both of those, Namek Goku looked pretty good. But he didn't have enough time to stack. I feel like in this fight, this should be a really good fight for him. It's a 5-phase fight. He should be able to stack pretty decently. But I guess we'll see. But that being said, let's just jump in. I've just been having so much fun with this. No way. Okay, I had in the last one. He started in slot 7 too. Can we not do that? I'm okay. I'm fine with. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Now the thing is, this team does so much damage. Now these fights have gotten tankier, but it just it is so crazy. Like our characters, just how much damage they dish out now. I mean, the bosses can take it for the most part, but it's just I gotta wonder what this part 3 fight content, I guess I should say, is gonna be looking like to really like be competitive. It's gonna have to, and this is before we have like the part 2 LRs, right? So it's like, what are they about to cook up? It's gonna be something. I'm here for it though. We're gonna be. Listen, if we have another like sort of Broly era time, Red Zone Broly, like if it's like okay, you need like 2 weeks to no item this shit. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see how they could ever replicate that though. To be honest, with the taunts and the vibes and the domain. Like, there's just so many tools we have at our disposal now. The heals, the scouters. But I don't know. There's like no way. Oh, okay. I'm pretty good. He doesn't do. I guess I'll keep him in. I'll keep him in block here. So when I use Namek Goku, now I haven't really been able to fully do this. But when I sort of saw his like details or whatever, and when I've been using it, to me, how I think you really should play this character is the first 4 appearances of his in content long enough for it, obviously. Keep him in thought too. Now, of course, the last turn there, his guard is going to wear out, but I do think it's worth it because by the time you get done with those sort of first 4 appearances, I mean, we'll see what he does here, but he should at least have he's gonna kill by the second one here, which is why you definitely need a spongier fight. So if he was in the first turn, we would have had so much more stacks to be able to get, unfortunately. But this is a character who can get up to 14 stacks by the end of his 4th appearance. Am I going to say that's going to happen? No. But his first turn and his 3rd turn, he can get 3 stacks, right? And then his 2nd and 4th turn, he can get 4 stacks each. Now, I feel like it's more likely you're going to get like 2 on both of the, the 1st and 3rd, right? You'll get like 3 on one of the, turns, and you'll get 4 on another. right? But even then, that's still 11 stacks. You know, with 11 stacks, he's definitely, you know, and this is, I haven't really been running like a support for him. With 11 stacks, he is more than capable, especially if you're running like support. I feel, at least. I guess I haven't seen so far. The content just hasn't been long enough for it. But with 11 stacks, there's like no way you shouldn't be able to just like run them in slot 1. He will definitely be tanky enough for it. I don't know, I really like his, like if they wanted to change anything for this character, and for me, personally, like, he got all that I think I would have really wanted from him. I'm happy with him and Frieza. I'm really happy. I like them both are easy ways. But with both of the characters, well, I guess I don't know what I'd really do to Frieza. I mean, other than, obviously, just... at least for Goku. I mean, we're talking, like, going from, like, top 15, top 20, which, I should know, I do think, like, top 10 as a discussion is kind of like a dead discussion. It doesn't really matter. Because everyone in the top 10 is really, really good. Right, in the past, it'd be like the top 5 was really good, and then just like, here's 5 characters who suck the least ass, right? But nowadays, I mean, the top 15, especially, are all like really, really good characters, you know, and probably even top 20. It's just a different environment. I really would like, you know, like, the people who do them to start, like, taking that into consideration. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I just, like, I feel like that might be a lot of the hate these characters have gotten. It's like, oh, they're not in the top 10. So, well, you know, for me, at least for my expectations, they're pretty much as good as I would have wanted. Now, if you wanted to buff like Namek Goku, right? I don't really understand the reasoning for him going from 159% start of turn stats to 200%. He only got a 41% start of turn increase on EZA. And LRs don't get, oh, we didn't get hit potential here. And we weren't hit the turn before, so we didn't get, damn. This is really messing with our stats. Hold on, wait a minute. That's definitely very unfortunate. So even here, I'm not, because he started in the second rotation, I'm not even going to get to fully see what I've been trying to see, unfortunately. I'll just do that. I don't want to go too hard with the Gokus. Obviously, last damage means more time for Namek Goku's death. And clearly, we're still doing a decent bit of damage. But like, he should have gotten like 100% start of turn stat race. I don't know why he didn't. Like, 159% to 259% instead of 159% to 200%. That's like the only thing I'd change about it. I mean, that's it. Like, he is really good. He just, I don't, like, that's just such a low start of turn stat increase. He's still really good with it, but it's just like, it's so weird. And literally, it'd just take that like 59% defense, and he'd just look like monstrously better. He'd go from being like top 15 to like top 5. Or you could just, you know, run a support next to him. That works too. I haven't really been running a support next to him. I definitely could look through my box and find one that, you know, I run on this team, but it's like, you know, the team is so stacked. I don't want to, you know, take anyone off is the thing. Maybe I should take like Super Vegito off or something, make plus damage happen. I don't know. I'm gonna be keeping him in slot 2 some more. We only have 4 supers here. I've gotten really, see, look, I'm not even, actually, fuck, you know what? I'm gonna put him in slot 1 actually. Cause he only has 3 health bars. I have the potential to do 3 supers here. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. But it just, starting in the second rotation is really kind of screwed in my stacks here too. So even now, I'm not going to be able to see what I've been trying to see, I don't think. To be fair though, we still have several turns, or appearances, whatever, to go throughout this fight. Can I get the hit? Damn it. Normal. So now we only have 6 stacks on his 3rd appearance. This is definitely very, very low-end stuff. I just got pretty screwed from the opening rotation RNG. Like, we'd literally be at like 10 stacks or something here if I didn't. 9 stacks. Right? Which every stack makes a big difference for this guy, I do think. So, it's rather unfortunate. I mean, we're practically missing out on a turn of stacks. That first turn, we killed him by the second super, so who knows if we would have got the 3rd one. And, rather, I guess that first turn. In the second turn, we could have. You know, if we hadn't killed, if we had gotten hit first, right, we would have been able to potentially do more supers, which would obviously been really good for us. Damn it. Frieza, can you not, bro? Now, damn, so with this fight, like, I'm going to, I guess, take advantage of Beast here. That's probably the best thing to do. And then I'll keep that as Goku. The only thing is, right now, is the dodge canceling could be, a heavy concern to us, obviously, because we have HLUI on the next turn. I do think we'll be fine, but, you know, it's definitely, like, cause for concern. Because between these characters, I mean, we should do a decent bit of damage. I mean, we're supporting through the SA phase, like 35%, I believe it is, from Vegito to Beast here. And then Goku obviously has his full key. He's gonna be able to do a decent bit of supers. Maybe I should have, like, I don't know, getting Vegito out, it's just like, he's so strong that I don't want him to dominate the fight. I want Namek Goku to have a chance. That's a 21.4 now. Yeah, I feel like we should be fine. I could just, like, switch to Vegeta next turn. And then, like, top the active. Have him hold down slot 1. Namek Goku will be fine. That should work. What Vegeta actually kill though is the thing. It depends. Are we gonna get a 4th super? No, we got... I don't think Vegeta would kill. Maybe I don't pop his active though. Oh, well. I was also somewhat considering putting Namek Goku in slot 1, but clearly not doing that, I guess. This should be fine though. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Here, let's do it.
Some things are more important than victory. These just aren't right for us.
Well said, Kakarot. Spoken like a true saint.
Yeah, I don't know where the super's gonna be. And Vegeta's first turn, he attacks before he attacks. He can get pretty injured. After that, obviously, he's fine. But, you know, that is one sort of flaw for him. Although, to be fair, if you just go into Vegeta... see, this is... Good thing I popped that. We might even... Oh, never mind. This guy must not do a lot of damage. Oh, what the fuck, god damn. He's doing a lot more than I thought he would. Vegeta, please. No. God damn it. I messed up. This is a friend one. I was not thinking. No. It's just like our characters are so good that Namek Goku doesn't get a chance to stack. I feel like that's more of the issue. More than anything. It's just like they're too good. I'm actually kind of worried about what to do here. Concerned, whatever. I guess we take advantage of these, but even then, I'm a bit concerned at this point. I feel like we have to do this. Because if we do this, we can grab this. That'll get us over the HP to be able to use Gogeta's active. Let's do that.
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Okay, now we should be fine then. If the super's right there, I think we'll be fine. Now the only issue here is we haven't. Namek Goku just hasn't got even here. We haven't got the best chance to really look at Namek Goku. The characters are too strong. That's why I really want to take him into more of this part 2 content. Like, we're getting stacks. Like, he hasn't caused us to like die, but to be fair, a super hasn't targeted him. It's just we could have. Holy shit! We could really have so much more stacks right now than we do. It's just. You know, I wasn't able to get any that last turn, and I mean, you guys saw the previous turns. Sorry. I don't know, this is just like a very bad run for Namek Goku. Unfortunately. I do think we could potentially be able to at least pop the active. I don't know though. I feel like consistently what we're going to be seeing is him not starting in the first rotation is actually going to screw us over. That's something to consider with this unit. Because if you're moving through the phases pretty quickly, you have a pretty damn good team. Not being in the first rotation for a stacking character can be a bit of a damning thing, unfortunately. Yeah, see, full power Frieza, he does a lot of damage, but he's not really tanky. What are we looking at here? No supers at all. Of course, he's still at 1.5. Nothing's changed for him. Only 6 supers is so unfortunate. Like nearly 1.6 mil with just 6. It's like he can do that in 2 appearances. Of course, we're on turn 10 here, but you know that's not his fault. This is his 5th appearance. This is like absolute worst case scenario sort of shit. Not in his control. And once again, he's not an Earth protecting hero or Katara, obviously. So he doesn't get support from the Vegeta and Goku, right? I mean, this is just him. I definitely need to see him with support. I haven't really gotten to look at that. I do think he'll be pretty damn good. I mean, it's an extra, I mean, depending on the support, obviously, but an extra 40, 50%, whatever, can definitely be a pretty impactful buff for this character. And we could also potentially see, I guess we don't know what the Part 2 characters are like right now. Those characters very, very well. I could just, you know, like Gohan or Goku, Frieza, Gogeta, Voldemort, whatever, could be very, very good buffers. And he's just gonna kill Frieza here though. 22.4. Like, he's definitely meant to. Like, Frieza's just died for. Frieza's ability kind of sucks because there's not a lot of Goku enemies. But Goku's versus Frieza enemies sounds really good. Normal! Bro, get that shit out of here. Come on. I don't know, this is definitely a weaker sort of one. I do know that there's obviously like a Golden Frieza fight. There might be 2 Frieza fights. I'm not sure. I definitely gotta jump into those, test those out, because I do think that obviously, a longer fight could be, it's a part 2 fight, so I'd imagine it'd be longer. That could be really good for him, but I guess we'll see. So only 6 supers. This is so unfortunate. I got really screwed with the RNG here. He didn't look bad though, right? He looked not like he should have. Like, I mean, we got to 5. We got what, 2 stacks during that turn? And that was our 5th like that right there is our 5th appearance. We could easily be talking about 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, right? I mean, that's how many supers can you technically have at that point? That's 9, 17. You can technically have 17 supers there. We're at 6. Now, is that likely? Probably not. Probably more like 13, 14 on average. But even still, taking that into consideration, 13, 14, I mean, he'd be tanking that super very easily. Double digits, probably. Like, the amount of defense he can get up to in conjunction with that 50% damage reduction, it's just so crazy. But I guess we'll end this here. I definitely need to jump into some full power freeze showcases and, some of this more part 2 content. We're gonna be using Namek Goku some more. I do want to try some more teams out. I was trying against the Dragon Ball Z edition, a formidable foe. I was trying an extreme class setup for a super easy agent and full power Frieza. Those were my first sort of looks at those characters in there, and Frieza looked really, really good. Janemba, it was not going so well. I definitely want to try more of both of them, though. But we'll end this here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.